Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about Progenity stock once again. Now, we did have a down day. We were down about 12% on the day. It's been pretty flat in after hours. A lot of it has to do with the fact that we had earnings. I was surprised with market open, and we've been going through the same pattern each and every single day where we pump up at market open, then it's met with an equal or greater sell-off, and it has been a tad bit concerning, and we've broken out of a few bullish patterns. So I understand why people are not as bullish on Progenity anymore, but the matter of fact is that there are tons of call options that are expiring in the money for November 19th. So now that we have digested all of earnings, it was bad, whatever, even though I disagree, I didn't think it was that bad, and we got the partnership news as well. But now we have to focus on what we've been waiting for this whole time, which is options expiration, 11/19. This is when we have tons and tons of call options expiring in the money. So that's the next thing on our radar, and we're going to be working towards getting there. Anyways, if you guys don't mind dropping that early like on the video, liking the video is the #1 thing you guys can do to help me out here on this channel. Also, subscribe for more content and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss anything I post here on this channel, and you don't miss it when I go live 30 minutes before market open each and every single morning. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get right into it. So, as you guys can see, here we have Progenity. We're basically on support right now. As you guys can see, around $3.03, 5 cents is where we're finding some short-term support. We're at $3.10 per share, which is down from where we were yesterday, around $3.50 per share. In my humble opinion right now, I don't think there's any cause for concern as of yet. As I've said before, most of the short interest was accumulated over here in this region, and now we're trading all the way up here. So obviously shorts that shorted right here, where majority of the short interest got accumulated, those shorts are hurting, and we are still in a good position as long holders on this stock. Now, the one risk is that another technical risk. Again, we broke out of 2 bullish patterns already. Now it's right at support on the third one. If it does come down below $3.05 and breaks below $3 a share, that could be another technical risk, and there could be essentially some more downside. Now, looking at the options chain right here, you guys can see there's so many call options that are in the money. We have 12.75 thousand for the $2 strike price, 14,000 for the 2.5, 38,000 for the $3 strike price. And this $3 strike price is very, very important because they will be trying to get these to be out of the money by 11/19. So they're going to try their hardest to get this under $3 per share around 11/19. And if this does end up going below $3 per share, they don't owe those shares. They could actually create some additional selling. But you guys can see if we get to 350, that's another 30,000 that are in the money. If we get to $4 per share, that's another 38,000 that are in the money. If we get to $4.50 per share, that's another 25,000. $5 a share, 38,000. 5.5, 20,000. 7.5, 34,000. So obviously this is a massive gamma ramp right here. Well, something I did notice is that the open interest right here in some of the 2.5s and 2 has actually gone down since the last time we looked at this. But if you guys are holding options, I did get the question, what should I do with the options? What should I do with my options? Should I move them to 12/17? I don't think so. Personally, I think the best thing that you can do if you do want a short squeeze is, and it's pretty unfortunate, but to exercise that option. If you exercise the option, you turn it into shares, that is likely the best thing that you can possibly do in order to actually get a nice short squeeze out of this. Let's just say you have a $2.50 call option and you exercise it. You have the right to buy those shares at $2.50 per share. Well, whoever sold you that contract, there is a chance that they sold you that contract naked, meaning that they are not properly hedging their bets for that call option contract. It's literally legal to naked sell an options contract. So by exercising an options contract, it would force the seller of the options contract to deliver you 100 shares of the stock, which would force buying of the stock. Well, if they naked sold that call option, or if they're just delta hedging, then they don't have 100 shares of the stock to actually deliver, and they'll be forced to buy it on the market in order for that contract to be exercised. So although you're not getting the most bang for your buck by exercising your call option contracts rather than just selling them, it is the best thing you can do if you do want a massive short squeeze to happen in this stock, because like I said before, there's a good chance that a lot of these call options aren't properly being hedged. And it just so happens that our support level right now is at that $3 per share mark. And if they drive it under $3 a share, that's another 38,000 contracts that will be out of the money. So it is very, very crucial that we hold this $3 per share mark. I can't explain it any better. That's the best I can do. We have to hold that mark. And if it does go below there, then it could possibly mean some more downside, which is not good. If you guys wanted to check out this charting software, this is Moomoo Desktop. They also have an iOS and Android application as well. I'll throw their promotion on the screen right now. They're giving away up to $3,500 in free stock as long as you deposit at least $1 on their platform. And if you deposit $2,000 or more on their platform, they're giving away up to 3 stocks, each of them valued up to $3,500 in free stock. So if you deposit $2,000, you could potentially get up to $10,500 in free stock. But only if you only wanted to deposit $1 on their platform, you can get up to $3,500. So this one has the best promotion out there. It's better than WeBull by about $1,300, and if you wanted to deposit more, you get the chance to get even more money in free stock. So it is very, very great. It's more of an advanced charting software than something like WeBull, but I still really like it, and I will be getting more used to it. They also have more stocks to trade than other platforms. They have basically every cryptocurrency chart you want. They have free level 2 data. So this is pretty much the only brokerage that I've come across with free level 2 data. I could be wrong about that, but overall I have enjoyed just working on this platform. And again, they have the best promotion, so you can check that out using the links below in the description or the pinned comment section. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So right here we have obviously my Twitter page. You have to follow me on Twitter. I'm literally demanding you guys follow me on Twitter right now. You will not regret it. Hootmoney.eth, HootmoneyYT. You can search either of those. But we do updates on Progenity each and every single day. So if you want the best updates on Progenity, last night I just tweet 11:19 because it's important. Follow me on Twitter. Anyways, we're still here on this threshold security list, still here, right here. And what I wish I could have asked at the earnings call, you know, when they had people come on, ask some questions, you know, shareholders, diligent shareholders like me and you. I wish I would have asked them about failure to delivers. I wish I would have gone up on the phone, asked the CEO. I would have said something like this. I would have been like, the CEO of Ethereum paid off an investigator to research how much naked shorting was going on in the stock. Progenity has been on the regulation threshold security list for a few weeks now. And as a shareholder, this concerns me because I don't know if there are naked shorts being found in this stock. The CEO of Ethereum mentioned that his investigator found around 8 million naked shorts in his stock, and that represents a large amount of the float. Now, Ethereum is not even on this threshold security list, which means that there are failure to delivers going on in the stock. So, what does this mean for Progenity? Would you ever consider researching into some of the naked shorting that is going on in Progenity's stock? Yeah, I believe that it must be happening with this stock, correct? Because failure to delivers have been going up significantly. So I would have asked something like that, but obviously in hindsight, I can't do that. You have to go back. But yeah, that would have been a great question. I also would have probably asked more about the partnership, and it just would have shown a little bit more what the company's thinking of the failure to deliver situation. If they don't care, then maybe that's not a great thing, you know? But anyways, here we have the Ortex signals. We still have 2 signals left two type 3s. This one's expiring in 5 days. This one's expiring in 13 days. We have the Ortex data. There's no live changes today because the clearinghouses were, there's a non-settlement day today. So because of Veterans Day, there's no live short interest updates. Nothing is settling today. So this will be a 3-day settlement for any stock that would have settled 2 days ago. You guys can see right here, it's the same data as yesterday. I don't really have to go over it. We're pretty much fully utilized. We don't have a cost to borrow anymore. And I do believe the days to cover is probably a lot higher than it is, simply because of all the failure to deliver, naked shorting, and synthetic short interest through deep in the money call options and deep in the money put options, or deep in the money call options that are being sold money at. If we go to the short squeeze leaderboard, we're now in 3rd place. So I don't know if I've mentioned this on a video, but there's 2 other stocks that have gone above us in the short squeeze leaderboard. But obviously Progenity still has a 97 out of 100 rating, so Progenity is still in a very good position. If we go over here, we can see 0 shares available to be shorted. Now this was as of yesterday. We don't know what the live changes are today because again, it's a non-settlement day, but yeah, there's 0 shares available to be shorted. This should mean that the cost to borrow should be coming up, or the short borrow fee rate. We also still have over 50% short volume and tons of failure to deliver. We don't have the data on this, so it's probably a lot more considering we're still on this threshold security list. But again, we just don't get the data, and it's unfortunate. Another thing I wanted to point out about the flow today is this is the whale flow, and this is the first time we've actually seen something this bearish in the flow. Before today, it was almost 90% bullish for the bear flow, but today some big put option orders came in. You guys can see they were right around here, 7.5 put options, so the strike price is 7.5, expiring 11/19, $44,000 here, $44,000 here, and then $38,000 in this 3.5 put option expiring also on 11/19. So the 7.5 put option, this is a way of adding short interest. It's very deep in the money. It's about a 90 delta. So the person who's hedging this position would have to be short 90 shares of Progenity in order to be delta hedged, whoever sold that put, right? And they probably aren't short. It's probably a cash secured put. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what the strategic decision was behind buying this, but that is a way to get exposure to the downside of Progenity. So that is technically what you do when there's no shares left to be shorted. You can also see right here, overwhelmingly the 11/19 is being targeted, but some call options are now going for the 121/2022, and then the call options are going for the 3.5 strike price now. Before we were going for the 4 mostly, but now we're going for the 3.5, and the 5.5 is also getting some open interest here. If we look at the historical flow, it's really been calming down. We've been following the pattern of going up and down and up and down, but now we're just kind of calming down, settling down. There's less volume in the stock overall, so that is leading to less call option volume, less volatility. But if there is any huge price swings, I'm talking a 20% day, I'm talking a 30% day, even a 15% day, this call option volume should be coming up. And it was actually a lot more than I expected today. If we go over here to the dark pool volume, yesterday was a lot less. Actually, we don't have the data for yesterday yet, so we're still waiting on the data from yesterday, but it was earnings, so it probably was a very high dark pool amount. And you can see right here the 10 biggest option trades, they were 60% bearish as of today. Those 3 put options come in at the top 3 spots. Then we get a selling of the call option, which is something I predicted. I didn't get as much selling of call options as I expected. I expected a lot of calls to be sold at market open today, and instead we got a pump. So that was actually pretty good. So it wasn't as bad as I expected, but there's also a selling of a put option right here for 2.5, and then the call options as well. So this is the first time we've actually seen whales switch to more of a bearish sentiment on the stock. Beforehand, we've seen almost 90% bullish sentiment the entire time. And for me, it's just a little confusing because it sounded like earnings were pretty decent. Obviously, they were expecting us to beat earnings by more, and we only beat it by 1 penny. So that could be why we went down today. But we also announced there's a partnership with a big pharma player. So for me, that cancels out the fact that we didn't beat earnings by as much as possible. But still, I don't know. It didn't seem that terrible. We still beat earnings, right? and we're down 12% today, and now the whale sentiment has switched to bearish. It sounds like they're trying to put the nail in the coffin now. I don't know if what was happening before was just straight manipulation. It's hard to say. I'm going off the data that we get and obviously making my best analysis off of it. But me personally, my game plan is I'm going to hold, and it's not even going to be my slight concern until we're under about $2.70 per share. If we can hold above $3 per share, that is perfect. If we can go up even higher, that is even better. But for now, I'm not too worried. I didn't risk more money than I'm willing to lose. You guys should not do that either. You should not be risking more money than you're willing to lose. If you are, I do highly encourage you take some money off the table, because this is not something, this is a risky stock. I will tell that to you guys each and every single day. A lot of the stocks I talk about are very risky, and yes, we can make some degenerate 300% multi-bagger gains if we do short squeeze. But if the hedgies take control for whatever reason, obviously it will be a lot more difficult. My conviction's the same. I just want to warn people, because I know a lot of people are overexposed to the play, and I obviously don't want any life-changing decisions being made based off of a stock's performance. So please, 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 please be mindful with your position size. And with all that being said, that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Like the video if you guys did. Subscribe for more content, and hit that post notification bell down below. We've got just over a week until 11/19. You can bet that I'll be live streaming on 11/19. I was considering doing a full day of live streaming just because we got options expiration. It's gonna be a wild day, but I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video before you guys leave. Check out Moomoo using the link in the description or in the pinned comment section. Up to $3,500 in free stock for depositing $1 on their platform, and then up to $10,500 if you deposit $2,000 on their platform. So it's by far the best brokerage promotion that I've seen, and they don't do any payment for order flow, and you get free level 2 data. It's got a bit more of an advanced charting software, but I still really do like it. So check that out using the links below, and that's about it. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.